Alright, this is kind of where we're going with this thing. Like I say, I'm not going fancy. Right now that's just a primer on there. I want to seal the wood to make sure everything's sealed. Only because it's going to be out there with the elements. The piece of bare wood underneath is just holding it up for now until it all dries. Underneath, behind each door, there's weather stripping. So once I do close these and latch them, it'll keep it tight to maintain the heat. They can use the perches, but yet not really see, if you know what I mean. They needed those dividers to kind of separate them from one another. The middle one is the one that has the camera in it. But once this dries, I'm going to let it sit for another day or two. Let it dry. Stop tripping over the hose, the air hose. But once I get that and it's all dried, then I will add some color to it and paint it up a little bit. You know, make it look more birdy, I guess you would call it, and not just battleship gray. But basically that's where we're at. So that's kind of like it. Now once I get the rest of the paint on it and I start detailing it a little bit, it'll totally, you know, look different. But that's kind of like where it's going to be. Like I said, I'm not going to shingle it. I'm not going to add all the little details to it. It's strictly to house them, to keep them warm, and that's it. Alright? If they want pretty, let them move to Beverly Hills. Let them move in with the Kardashians. Alright, some of the birds got big enough asses, so I guess they can do that. Anyway, that's where we're at. The camera's in the middle one. There's no sense me hooking it up just yet for you guys, only because there's nothing going on and it's not out there. And I want to see if there's a way. See, I can put the link on one of the videos. So all you got to do is basically just copy the link. But even though I am not collecting any dollars and cents, because as you see, I don't have any advertisement going on my page, on my channel. But because of that, it doesn't mean that, you know, you don't want to get some hits. So if I was able to have it so you had to go to one of my videos in order to get to it, it would be perfect. Alright, but if not, I'm going to just open up the link to you guys anyway. It doesn't make a difference to me. Alright, so, alright, that's it for now. I just finished this. So hopefully tomorrow I can put everything where it belongs. And as you see, I haven't got much clutter. If you remember right, every time I did something, I had another area filled with all kinds of crap and clutter. Well, as you can see, the clutter pile is dwindling. The wax, that can go up front with the rest of it. I do have some clutter over here, but it's not as bad as it looks. This is just a, shit, I can't remember now. Anyway, the two, we got a level, we got a measuring, can of propane, a little tape, bunch of rags, you know, a couple of slapjacks, knock you silly, straighten your act out bullshit. I slap you upside the head with this, bam, put you in the, hit you right in a weak spot with this, behind the back of the leg. That'll take you down quick. But anyway, it very, very little. So tomorrow, I gotta take, actually tomorrow is an appointment, I think, for Bear to go to the vet. You gotta go for his normal checkup anyway. And we're gonna talk to him about putting him on some type, him and Lance on some type of a anxiety type medication of some sort. And then I want to get to JCPenney's and return those beds, because we just ordered some more. So right now we've got a lot of money tied up in 5 dog beds until we get some refunds coming back. Then I'm going to take all this wood and take it out, because I really don't need it all in here right now. so I can get that corner cleaned up, and I can start working on that over there. So it's kind of coming along. Once I get this out of here, probably won't be until Monday or Tuesday. I do have to go to the range Tuesday. The 6th, Wednesday I think it is. I don't remember, I gotta look it up. Anyway, so I got a few little things I gotta do next week, but this I'm thinking Monday, Tuesday, this should be completed enough to where I can put it outside. And that's about it. Got a couple classes coming up. I got one on the 20th. Private class of just 4. I have 6 coming up sometime between now and the end of the month. All right, because there's possibly 8 to 10. So they wanted to wait a little bit longer. I told them I really don't want to do much more than 10 because I mean I will, but it's going to take a little bit longer. And I bring another instructor in because I don't want to just, beat them to death, because if there's that many, there can be 2 instructors. One could be doing some range work while one is doing class work, and then you swap them, and then the class goes to the range and the range comes to the class. You follow me? So otherwise you're really taking a lot of time. So all right, I mean, time is not a problem, but however, like I told you before, I can only have 1 student live fire at a time at the range. So if I got 10 people, even if it's 15 minutes ahead, we're talking almost 3 hours just standing on the range. Plus you're talking, 5, 6, 7 hours in the classroom. So, we're taking a lot of time there, where if I have somebody doing the range, it'll kind of, I give half the class the range, I could be doing the class, and then I could take my class down to the range and let the range guy take his class up to the classroom. So we'll handle it that way. But anyway, so much for that. So I don't know what time it is, to be honest with you. Let me see if this will tell me. I'm sure it will. It is 3:40. Well, that's not too bad. So I got time to putz around out here a little bit, and then I'm going to head in. So meanwhile, catch you later.